depicts patterns of energy production in the United States from 1990 to 2010. Private energy production and renewable energy resources have been increasing rapidly throughout the past 20 years at the expense of public energy production and non-renewable energy resources. This relationship is mainly attributed to changes in policies passed by the government, technological changes, and changes in the public's attitude towards the environment. These relationships are presented in our interactive map. We illustrate the changes between publicly or privately and renewable or non-renewable energy production through the use of a choropleth map that updates as the user toggles between energy resources. The choropleth depicts the normalized energy production of that state for a specific energy source. The energy production is normalized to the state's energy consumers and population. This allows us to easily compare between two states, even if the population of the two are different. The map also incorporates a line graph, pie chart, and bar graph to break down and extract the complex relationships. For example, the user can see that in 2010, wind energy production was split evenly between public and private energy producers. The user can analyze the pie graphs in the state panel and see that statewide energy production had a much different association, with 74% of energy coming from public production. This leads to the user analyzing other states and their respective energy production relationships to each other. Another main use case scenario would be comparing public and private energy production of coal in a state throughout the past 2 decades. For example, the user can see easily that between the years 1990 and 2010 there was enormous growth of private energy coal production in Texas at the expense of public energy coal production. This is illustrated by the blue line, which shows public energy production of coal, and the orange line, which shows private energy production of coal. Private energy coal production skyrocketed after 2002 while public coal production plummeted. The trend of increasing private production at the expense of decreasing public production is common with most other renewables like nuclear energy. And here you can see in Texas, nuclear energy also has a high proportion of private production with a decreasing proportion of public production. Our map is a prime example of coordinated multi-view visualization. It incorporates multiple views to facilitate user interaction and understanding of the complex relationships present in energy production. Future work would be to incorporate energy consumption into the map as well. This would allow the user to compare production of energy in a state to consumption of energy in a state. It would be interesting to see if production and consumption differ at all, especially in energy-rich states like Louisiana and the Dakotas, where a lot of energy production is exported to neighboring states for consumption.